Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the special series for the CAIIB Mahapack Mastery. Now, what is this CAIIB Mahapack Mastery? What is this actually? See here, this special session is to tell you what are the advantages of the Mahapack of Adda 24/7, and along with it, what should be your strategies for July 24 exam. Okay, this coming exam for CAIIB. Right? So both of the topics are combined over here. Use of Mahapack for your strategies, for your studies. Okay, so follow it completely. Share it with your friends. Like the video. Click on this share button. Okay, kindly share it with your friends. So let's start. Firstly, before going to the strategy or before going to the Mahapack, you must first get the background. Here, CAIIB compulsory subjects are 4 subjects, right? By now, many of you might be knowing this. ABM, BFM, ABFM, and BRBL. Okay? Advanced Bank Management, Bank Financial Management, Advanced Business and Financial Management, and Banking Regulation and Business Laws. Now, these 4 subjects, these are compulsory ones. These 4 subjects are having, each one is having 4 modules. You can see this. Out of this, I'll first clarify which are the toughest modules, okay, in each one. And here, I personally take ABM and BFM. I do take these 2 subjects, okay. So this I definitely know in details. This also, I have taught these earlier, so I know these topics. Now, in ABM, the toughest topic is statistics. HR is a theory part, but this is totally numerical, totally. Credit management, again numerical. Okay, this is complete loan section of yours. Whatever you do in your bank at the HO level as well as at the branch level. Not only loan processing, because that is simple, but handling the loan portfolio. Okay, what are the various steps of handling the loans? What are the various steps of monitoring? Compliance. This is also very important nowadays. This has gained huge importance. Of course, theory part, it's totally theory related. So 2 modules of numericals, statistics and credit management. Okay, HR and compliance theory part. But remember, never neglect the theory in exam, because theory is equally important. Generally, the paper is 50-50. At least ABM, BFM. Okay, 50-50. 50% theory, 50% numericals. Okay, now in BFM, module A is the toughest one, module B is the toughest one. These 2 are the most toughest modules in BFM. International banking and risk management. What is there in international banking? All the forex related numericals, loans, forex loans, roles of various agencies including RBI, then FEDI, then this other Exim Bank, all these. Okay, ECGC. So this is a quite tougher module as such. Even module B, risk management, very tough. This is the lengthiest module in BFM, lengthiest. Okay, one single chapter in this, risk regulations. Okay, this chapter is the most difficult and the most toughest chapter in the entire CAIIB. It is so tough. So module B, toughest one. C and D, somewhat I will tell you dependent on B. Get it very clear. C and D are dependent on B. If you understand B clearly, very thoroughly, then C and D become easy for you. Okay, C and D become easy for you. Got it? So that's why focus very clearly and very properly, okay, on your module A and module B. Okay, next one, regarding ABFM. So here the management process, those who have done your MBA, they'll find this easier. Advanced concepts of financial management, tougher one, very tough, because here you'll have the concept of financial management. Okay, various all those in MBA. See here, this paper is mainly related to MBA. Those who have done the MBA, very easy for them. And those who have done your MBA in finance, then they'll be finding it more easier. Okay, So ABFM, this is totally related to financial management. Valuation, mergers and acquisitions, this is theory. And emerging business solutions, theory. Okay. You'll have numericals over here in module B. Okay. Even in valuation mergers, you'll have numericals over here also. Valuation mergers and acquisitions. Okay. So module B is the toughest one over here in ABFM. Okay. Module A is theory. C is also a bit tougher, but okay. B is very tough. BRBL, complete theory subject. But remember, complete theory means never neglect it. Okay. Regulations and compliance, important acts. Now this is all related to mercantile law, somewhat related to mercantile law and the legal paper. Those who have done your JIB in the earlier portion, they had the legal paper that is similar to that. Okay. So this is also equally tough. Now electives, you have 5 electives: rural, HR, IT, central banking and risk. Always select the elective in which you are confident about. Okay. There is no negative marking. There are some subjective questions, means in which the options are not given this time. No options. Only questions will be given and you have to type your answer. Okay, so with this background, let's move on. What are the question types in CAIIB? Firstly, numericals, then theory, case studies, 1 mark questions and questions without options. Without option means the same one which I told you, subjective questions. Okay, so numericals, theory, case studies, 1 mark questions and questions without options. Numericals and case studies, here some of the case studies are related to theory and some of the case studies are related to numericals. Okay, 1 mark questions, many of them. So you can't neglect 1 mark also, you can't neglect case studies also. Questions without options, some of them are asked, around 5 to 10. Okay, got it? Clear? Move on. How does Adda 24/7 CAIIB Mahapack 2.0 is useful? How is it useful? Now look at this. What do you require for your studies? Firstly, you require basically revision. Now in this Mahapack 2.0, you get around 15 plus batches for the 4 subjects: ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBL. You get 15 plus batches for each subject. Now imagine, even this 15 plus batches, you attend 5 plus, forget 15, you even attend 5. Then also 5 times revision of each subject is happening. It's enough for you, isn't it? Exam focused numerical and revision batches, isn't it? Exam focused, which are asked in the exam, and revision batches are also there. Means short batches, generally numerical batches or important theory batches. Recorded videos are available. Lecture wise PDFs are available. Video courses for deep learning, these are separate, right? And case studies, detailed batches are available. So these are only some of the advantages I am giving you. There are many. I'll show you at the end. Okay, whenever we will go to Adda 24/7, I'll show you at the end. So remember this: exam focused numerical. Numerical is the crux of your CAIIB. You can't have CAIIB without numericals. Recorded videos of live classes. Okay, so all the live classes you'll have the recorded. Means what? Suppose if you miss out on any class, you can definitely get back to it using the recorded sessions. PDFs are available. So if you want to do the self-study, then also it's useful. Video courses batches for deep learning, right? Deep learning video courses batches are available. Case studies, detailed batches. So these are the advantages. So that's why Mahapack will be the most useful for you. Okay, will be the most useful. Got it? Everyone download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, everything you will be getting. Okay, download it right now. Should I ignore 1 mark questions? Now these are, now I'll answer specific questions which come to your mind. Should I ignore 1 mark questions? Definitely not. You should never ever ignore 1 mark questions because they are the base. You get around 50 marks 1 mark question. Okay, 50 marks around, and around 40 marks theory. Okay, 40 marks case studies. 10 marks you get around subjective questions. So you should never ever ignore the 1 mark question. Not all. Okay, around 50% you get it from all the modules, isn't it? So you should never ever ignore the 1 mark questions. Around 50% you are getting it. Okay. time management. How do I manage the time? Because strategy includes time also. Because you work in the bank for around 10 hours, then you have family, we have other functions, we have March endings. So how do I manage the time? For managing the time, give 1 hour daily. At most, 1 hour daily, that's enough. Focus on the concepts, not on the learning. Practice a lot of numericals, isn't it? Because 1 hour daily is required. Now 1 hour daily you can give it through the classes also or through your self-study also. If you join the paid classes, then what happens? You get a directional movement towards the exam. You know what to study. If you do it yourself, generally it's a haphazard movement. Okay? Is the guidance from professional required? Professional means what? Like Adda 24/7. So you can definitely get the guidance from professional. But remember, at Adda 24/7, we are all the professionals over here are more than 30-40 batches old. Means we have done 40 batches roughly. Many of us are ex-bankers over here. Those who have worked in these departments of trade finance, I myself have worked in trade finance, treasury, corporate banking and retail banking, all the four. But the professional should be trustworthy. Otherwise what happens today, nowadays anyone becomes the professional on YouTube. Okay. So it's not that. Yeah. The point is the study should be directed towards your exams. Here, there's a lot of knowledge available on YouTube. But the problem is it should be directed towards your exam. It must be specific to your exam. Then only it's of any use, isn't it? Proven track record, friendly and empathetic. Empathetic means they must understand your problems, isn't it? If the teacher doesn't understand your problems, then how will there'll be a gap between you and the teacher, right? Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. Here you are getting the free YouTube series on a daily basis, on all the subjects. Okay, so subscribe for it right now. What should be a study schedule? Say this: study early in the morning as much as possible because our mind is fresh in the morning. Study in the weekends. Avoid going on holidays. Avoid going on some movies or hotelings. Okay. If your job is far away from the home, study while traveling. If you are traveling via bus, train, anything, try to study while traveling. Of course, you can't study in depth in the buses and the transport medium, but get the highlight points. At least go through that. Read the GRs available on the bank employee portal, right? Or on the RBI website also. Follow the IIBF vision without any fail. Read the GRs. See, these GRs available on your bank portal are the most important ones. They'll give you the majority of the knowledge. Means almost 50% of your portion is completed over on this only, GRs only. Because in the exam they ask you all the latest points regarding the banking. Okay. So follow IIBF vision. This IIBF vision is available for each and every member of the IIBF. Whenever you give any exam, you get this. Whenever you become the member, you get the IIBF vision. So follow it without fail. It gives you the latest updates, and the exam questions are, some of them are based on IIBF vision. Okay. Focus on maximum numericals in BFM, ABM and ABFM. Maximum numericals. Okay. One line questions, latest RBI circulars, and join Adda 24/7. This is also equally important because here what happens, whenever we do our own studies, many times what happens, we study this also, that also, we don't know what is to be left and what is to be studied. See, here in studying, the important part is always, it's not important what you should study. The important part is what you should not study, what you should leave, what you should not study. Otherwise, each book is of around 600 to 700 pages. Okay. So this is taught, we have gone through all this portion many times. Okay. So that's why we can definitely guide you. Don't study this, study this. This will be asked, this will not be asked. Okay. So maximum numericals are there in these three subjects. Follow them without fail. Practice, practice and practice on numericals. There is no other option. Practice only. At Adda 24/7, we at Mahapack also. In Mahapack Adda 24/7, we give you separate tests, separate ebooks. We give you separate numerical tests. One line questions are there. See here, same as exams, you get around 5 to 6 tests per subject. Latest RBI circulars, okay? And join Adda 24/7 without fail. Now, before going, everyone understand the registration dates. Important points. Otherwise, you will do everything and you'll forget on the dates. Don't do that. Okay. So, what are the important dates? Look at this. The CAIIB exam 2024. Okay. Online exam. Totally. Now, this you know. 7th May registration starts. Okay. 7th May. And the exam dates are 7th, 13th, 14th, 21st, and 27th July. Okay. Remember, a registration starts on 7th May and exam is in July. It's starting from 7th of July. See, remember, simple, both are 7th. Registration also 7th, exam is also starting from 7th. Okay. Language of the exam, English. And official website you already know, IIBF. Now look at the fees part. For registration, from 7th to 13th, normal fees. 14th to 20th, you have 100 rupees extra. You have to pay, fine. 21st to 27th, 200 rupees extra. So that's why whenever you go for registration, register immediately in the first week itself. Also, the other point is, if you do late registration, the centers which you like may not be available then. Okay. Nearby centers are generally gone immediately. So that's why follow them without fail. Okay. Now, before going, let me show you how to join the Adda 24/7 Mahapack. Okay, because Mahapack is the best useful material for you for the exams. Okay, so go to Adda 24/7. I'll always suggest you to go through the app. In the app, you get 1% extra using the coin systems. So that's why go to Adda 24/7. Click on JIB and CIB. Click on CIB June 24. Okay, you'll see the batches. Look at this AIM batch, Jeet. So you can join the batch also. Just now started. Okay. All the subjects are covered, compulsory subjects. Okay. And let me show you the Mahapack. Now see here, the discount offer is going on right now. So you can join this Mahapack with the discount offer. In the batches, you are getting 81% off. See this 78 you are seeing, but I'll give you a code separate. Y432. Use this code Y432 and you'll click on apply and you'll get 80% off. 80% and 1% extra using the app. So that's why 81% off you'll be getting. Okay. So join it immediately. Already I have told you what all is available. Ebooks, test series, online live classes, counseling, PDFs, live and recorded classes, doubt solving, experienced faculties, everything. Now let me show you the Mahapack also. In Mahapack, you get multiple batches. Look at this, double validity. Click on this. Here you get double validity plus, see this, videos are available, ebooks, test series, online live classes, recorded sessions, experienced faculties, counseling, doubt solving sessions. You can go through the product details below. Okay. Go through it and again click on buy now. Put the code Y432. Y432. Now look at the advantage. You are getting, say this, apply. You are getting 80% off firstly. Okay, 80. You look at this, 80% off and 6 plus 6 months double validity. So 80 also, 6 plus 6 months also. And if you go through the app, this 80 becomes 81, 1% extra. That's why join the Mahapack or the batches immediately. Mahapack is the best suitable option for you for your exams. Okay, for your preparation. Bye.